Okay, this is our first experiment. I'm going to fix one of my favorite books because I didn't realize it had come apart at the seams. Applied Arithmetic for Printers, gloriously illustrated by more than one student. This machine is a nutcracker, and a little picture of Fu Manchu. Clifford Levine, 1918. Clifford loves Irma. Now, can't do a whole lot with this. I'm not erasing anything, but essentially this has come apart, but the mull is still intact. So what we're going to do is cut a piece of plastic. I love comic book bags because they're flat. They don't try to roll up like using saran wrap. And we're going to work it into the hollow back behind the mull. And we're going to re-glue, put it all back together, and let it dry, and then eventually take this out. So yeah, I know, I should measure it. I'm being a doof. So essentially, it's 1/4 inch. Yeah, it's good enough for what we need. Now, we're going to try to put that down inside the hollow back. Yeah, do it the hard way. Can't see what's in the camera, so, but I had to take it right up to my face because I'm getting old. You can see I had to trim it so that the plastic just covered the hollow back, not the hinges, and I threaded it down through the middle. So it meant a little trimming, a little fiddling, but this is the hard part, that if you do it wrong, makes everything worth not doing. So this is in there, and it doesn't go into either join, but it just covers where we want to go. Book is in good shape. The spine is still curved. We don't have to put that into anything. It's not really big enough to bother clamping together. It's not absolutely no value. So still have a round enough back to hook right onto that joint. So once we put it together, and this one goes onto the rest of the joint, yes, I realize that this is happening one repair at a time. I'm going to use this one. No other reason, and I don't have any other use for it. And once I wash the paint out, the glue out of it, it may not be good for anything else. So I not only want to get it in the grooves, I know usually a gluing brush is big and awkward, but we're not doing a big job, we're doing a little one. I don't have a proper table, and I have to stay out of the camera's eye, so I want to get everything exactly where I want it. First, we're going to get it in the little troughs, and some of it in the join. Okay, now we're going to put some of it on this shoulder. Not much. Hey, how did you get here? Go away. These are not my normal scissors. I'm going to get it on the shoulder so that when we put the book together, alright, now we still have the other shoulder on the other side, but let's try, see how that works like that. But we wanted a little bit on the broken end paper. So I'm going to use this. I don't have my bone folder handy. And just turn those in like that. Well, it's not much there, but we want to keep the little bit that's there. Now I'm going to take this and put it like that so that when I press it together, any overrun doesn't glue this side of the page to that side of the page. See? And that's the front. Get out of my way. And we're going to do the back. This is fine. Ah, there's our shoulder. And we're going to just get it right in the joint. There's no paper to turn in on this one, so put that there. Go away. Now, we want that to stay right there. We want this to come all the way over. That, there's my bone. So you want to preserve that hinge because that's what keeps the book together. So keep looking like a pretty decent repair. Okay. That's good. And let's take a look at what we got here. See, the plastic is protecting this back from that. We could just put a little bit here. I don't want to put too many in the groove because that's going to defeat the whole purpose. Yes, there are better ways to do this, to lift up the cloth here and the cloth there and put the thing. But this is what I'm working with. So we're not doing that today. And we can still find our little shoulder is still there. And there. So far so good. Look at that, it's tight. Everything still looks the way it should. Put a weight on it. By the time we come back to that tomorrow, it should be fine. Just a quick look at yesterday's work. Seems tight enough. And text block is attached. And now we can take out the plastic tab, which I can't do with one hand.